This is Jay Johnson, your pastor and accountability coach, helping to overcome obstacles and get results. That's the TORCH model. Now, TORCH stands for teaching others responsibility, character, and honor. Today, I'm going to still talk about God's timing is perfect. That's what I said that the discussion or a topic of discussion would be about this week. And, this is an interesting day for me because I've done a lot of normal things to help me move forward in the area of my pursuit to achieve the things that I feel that I want to achieve in life. And that's really just to add value to people, help people grow, help people to obtain, to overcome obstacles spiritually, mentally, physically. I feel that God has put me on the earth for such things, and such a time as this. Now, since we're talking about time is perfect, know that you were born for such a time as this. That's why you wasn't born in 1862, or the fact that you're born now and not born into the future. You're born for such a time as this. And if you're actually listening to this video, just say that it's perfect timing. It's destiny. God really places things in our life when we are on the same wavelength to actually hear and receive the things of God. He places the things in our life to help us right where we are right at the moment. That's who He is. What I like about this day is I've taken some time to reflect really before I came on. Took about an hour or two, maybe about 2 hours to reflect on really where I've come from and the journeys along the way. But what I discovered is that it's kind of hard for you to reflect on your life if you don't take time to document the process. The process is just as important as the destination. The process is the journey. And if you really want to add value to people's life and help people along the way, if you really want to be an instrument used by God, if you really want to grow and leave a legacy, then it might be to your best, it might serve you better if you take time to document the process. Documenting the process just helps to create the system. It also helps to create a legacy. And another thing that I found out is some of the things that you document may be for future references and future events. In other words, it's for the perfect timing of God. Some of the stuff that I read, I noted to myself back then, seemed like a very wise young man that wrote the statements down and took down all the things that I did, documented some things. I mean, I have over 18 years, maybe over 25 years of documentation that I put down that helped me along the way. I was trying to get somewhere. I was trying to become somebody. I was trying to develop. I was trying to get out of the rut. And I documented everything that I ran across because I saw the value in it. And it's still valuable to me today. I mean, it may even be more valuable to me than it was then. But it helped me to really retain some of the things that would help me along my journey. And what's powerful right now is because sometimes through transition, and I'm telling you this from experience, is sometimes through transition and you trying to change and develop and become something different, you may shut down one business to open another one. You may be graduating high school to go to college. You may be graduating college to enter into the marketplace. You may be going from one job to another job and starting a new career. You may be entering out of one job and then transitioning into an entrepreneur, or vice versa. You may be a person that's saying, now I want to, develop and become a pastor or a motivational speaker, or start this new album, or whatever it is, start a new family, what happens is in that transition, you're losing some things. You're shedding off some things and also developing some new things. And in the process of some things, you may get a little uncertain because the vision that you have may not come as soon as you think. But remember what we said, God's timing is perfect. So it's important to continue along the process. Evaluate yourself every day, because evaluated experience is to me the most potent experience that you can ever have when you sit back and evaluate the process, evaluate where you at, and start to observe some things. Evaluation and observation really helps you along your journey. And so this is the thing that I wrote down, and I think this was in 1997 that I wrote this statement down, and I got it from a book that I read. It's called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, one of the first greatest books that I've ever read. It says that I have everything to gain and nothing to lose by trying. Success is achieved and maintained by those who keep trying. With PMA. You are what you think, but what do you think? And so God's timing is perfect. If you're picking up, or if you ran across this video and you hear this, just think about that. You are what you think, but what do you think? If you really want to achieve a successful life, if you really want to become the person that you really admire yourself to be, then thoughts have to be established that edify who you are right now. In other words, you should become the person before you actually get the things that allow you to become the person. It has to start in the mind. If you don't think that you qualify to become that person, then you probably won't. This is about God's timing is perfect. That was just a little nugget. I hope I didn't go off too much to the left or to the right. It was just letting you know sometimes you hear things at the right time that's going to help you develop and become the person that you aspire and really want to become. Now, that was my observation for the day. And I believe that it came into my life because God's timing is perfect. So don't give up. Don't quit. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Keep developing. Enjoy the process. And also take time to evaluate your stuff and really take a note of the process. And, just take record. Keep it. It may be more valuable than you think in the future as time passes. And it'll also help you to leave a legacy behind. I'm telling you this because it's my job to hold you accountable. I know you'll do the same for me. It's our job to lift each other up. And it's your job to become the best version of yourself so that you can impact everyone around you to become better because of you. Yesterday was good. Today is better. But let's make tomorrow even better than today. And let's also take time to keep a record of the process so that it'll speak to us. It's the timing. God's timing is perfect. Talk to you later.